We welcome now national security analyst, senior fellow at the Lexington Institute, Rebecca Grant. Rebecca, good to have you this morning. So as Robert was reporting, we're looking ahead now to tackling some of these thornier issues like disarming Hamas to start, many calling that a very critical piece here. What are you seeing as the likely next steps regarding that aspect, and how powerful a move is it that the president has very publicly given Netanyahu the green light to finish the job militarily if this doesn't happen otherwise?
Yes, Israel's military operations and military pressure have been a big part of the success here. And so, of course, that's always an option. But on this, still joyous, but somewhat also solemn morning as we see some of the bodies coming back, the fact is there's a lot of hard work to be done. It's going to take bulldozers. It will take aid trucks. They're looking for 600 a day to start to come in. And don't forget, we'll have 200 U.S. military forces probably in Israel, handling a lot of the tactical communications and organization for other multinational forces to come in and help with the situation in Gaza. But disarming and de-radicalizing Hamas, extending amnesty where appropriate, that is a big job. I expect a couple bumps along the way, but basically there is a very bright future for Gaza ahead.
Well, you may have just alluded to it there, and I'm happy to hear you say, there may be bumps along the way, because some are saying these talks could just fall apart. What do you believe is the likelihood of that outcome?
I think right now Trump has put together such a powerful international coalition. Look, they got the hostages back. They got Hamas to agree after, 2 years of deadlock. And that means that really Hamas is done. And they have nowhere to turn. There is no state in the region, not even Iran, that's going to help them rejuvenate or create more trouble. And then Trump has not named the countries, but there are countries in the region willing to commit the $40–50 billion to begin rebuilding in Gaza. And that is what everybody wants to see. So all the regional and now international pressure is leading towards stabilizing and de-radicalizing Gaza.
And as you well know, Rebecca, some of that support is contingent on the issue regarding Palestinian statehood. This is a big issue now. The president a bit vague on this. Here's what he had to say about this Monday night on Air Force One.
We'll have to see. I mean, a lot of people like the one-state solution. Some people like the two-state solution. So we'll have to see. I haven't commented on that. At some point, I'll decide what I think is right, but I'd be in coordination with other states and other countries.
So this is an idea Israel has outright rejected. So he's walking this sort of very narrow line. When are you expecting more clarity here specifically?
It could be a little while. Basically the agreement, even these remarks say, we're agreeing to think about it, to talk about it, to look at it. But to my mind, it's very much contingent on progress on the ground in Gaza and on the international nations, partners that have joined in, continuing to provide what they said they will. And frankly, on the behavior of the Palestinian political leadership, so that if they see that there's something really viable, and then I think in the end, a Palestinian state would, of course, have to be nested within a region that was fully on board with the Abraham Accords. Saudi, everybody else in addition to the 4 that are already there. If you have a region where the Abraham Accords are solid, then you have a lot more political options on the table.
Yeah, there are certainly a lot of dynamics at play, especially now we're in a fragile state. Rebecca Grant, great to pick your brain this morning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.